In Chichicastenango, there's a cooperative that it's called Ruth and Naomi, and they made crafts there, and they work with widows from Chontala, this community that suffered a lot during the war. It's not the same thing as if we told you this, and this happened, but if you go to the people tell it themselves, and you experience it from firsthand.
Ruth and Naomi and the widows group and Chonitas are these little like seeds and like flickers of hope, and there's so much energy there.
Chonita, who is a widow from the times of the violence, managed to put together a cooperative where she is able to provide employment at fair wages. It was really interesting to see kind of how hopeful the future is, for at least for those people who are lucky enough to have a job at Chonitas.
I think those projects are absolutely crucial. I mean, they are born out of the violence, and they give hope. I can't think of a better incarnation of resurrection than that.
One of the things for me was spiritual in terms of the church. That just was such a personal, spiritual kind of experience for me to see just kind of this huge history that we don't have in this country, that we don't experience at all, and to just have this appreciation for these people are Mayan. They have been allowed in some places to continue that tradition, although they have been oppressed so much in the past. It's just hopeful to see that there is this gathering up of this ability to merge things instead of, having to chop off one to gather the other.
The San Marcos Parish in Terranueva Dos and St. Joan of Arc, our communities are both active and both very into social justice and serving the people of the area. Made us feel very much at home.
Capítulo 9 del versículo 2 al 10.
The purpose of the trip and the purpose of the relationship is about building bridges, building relationships. It's not about setting up a giver-taker kind of relationship.
We met with the Sister Parish Committee. They have a lot of different programs that they're involved in. We are involved with as well at St. Joan of Arc.
I saw this whole group of women and men and young men, also from the youth group, that just seemed to hold so much promise for the future.
And the hope and the dedication of the people was, I found, probably the highlight of it.
Guatemala, it's totally different. I mean, everyone's outside. I mean, the police station's 2 blocks away from the doctor's office, and the church is in the middle of everything, and you just walk to wherever you need to go, and they have everything right where they need it, and everything here is so much more spread out, and no one in the street talks to each other, and everyone just knows each other, and people don't form relationships here like they do there, and all people care about is, well, I need to have a nice job so I can have a nice car. But there it's like people care more about their relationship than what they have.
At the end of the week, we had a farewell ceremony in the same community room that we'd been welcomed in at the beginning of the week. And it was an even larger crowd there that time. And of course, we knew everybody a lot better. We were exhausted. It had been a really long trip with lots of emotion. It had been a wonderful trip, and it was very difficult to say goodbye. There were lots of tears that were being shed.
In a sense, it wasn't a goodbye, but I got to tell you, when you've spent 10 days with these folks, well, it's hard. But it's not a hopeless kind of goodbye. It's a hopeful kind of goodbye.
Muchas gracias.
We will share this with the whole community.
So Sister Parish represents that path to peace of making that heart connection between individuals, between communities, that then helps you to see yourself as a part of that global community.
These people live in the real world. They've overcome horrendous odds, and I'm just constantly amazed by what I learned from them.
I fully expected to love the people of Guatemala. I fully expected to see amazing things, and I was not disappointed.
Ask yourself, what can I do? You know, how do I make this part of the world understand what's going on over there? It's not what you hear, but you really got to know the people over there to understand what's really going on.
I would go back in a flash, and I hope that I can do it again, because I think that building this relationship is probably going to be one of the most important things I can do in my lifetime.
The Sister Parish relationship, it isn't just a trip. It's something that goes, I hope it goes on, you know. It's something that continues. So it's hard to, right now, just to put a conclusion on this experience. I hope it goes on for a long, long time.